Every morning, millions of Americans over 50 unknowingly roll the dice with their brain health, setting the stage for a stroke that could, in seconds, steal their ability to speak, walk, or even recognize their loved ones. I'm a neurologist with 15-plus years treating stroke patients, and I've seen how tiny morning habits, things we never question, can silently lead to catastrophe. A stroke isn't random. It's built from daily choices, especially the ones we make in the first hour after waking. Today, I'll reveal 9 common morning habits that science shows can drastically raise your stroke risk and how to break them before it's too late. The last one is the most dangerous. Most people do it without a second thought. Let's dive in. Picture this. You wake up, feel the urge to use the bathroom, but linger in bed, scrolling through your phone, or savoring a few extra minutes. Seems harmless, right? But holding your urine too long after waking triggers a cascade of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. A 2000 study found that a full bladder can constrict coronary arteries and reduce blood flow, especially in those with early atherosclerosis. For people over 50, whose arteries are less flexible, this spikes blood pressure and strains brain vessels, quietly raising stroke risk. The fix is simple. Get up and go to the bathroom as soon as you feel the need. Don't let your body's signals go unanswered. Listen before they turn into screams. Another trap is leaping out of bed too quickly. After a night of sleep, your blood pressure is low, and your brain isn't ready for sudden movement. Bolting upright can trigger orthostatic hypotension, a condition the Mayo Clinic links to stroke risk due to reduced blood flow to the brain. This can cause dizziness, fainting, or even falls, and in some cases, disrupt blood flow enough to spark a mini stroke. I tell my patients to take it slow. Lie still for a minute or two, breathe deeply, sit up gradually, then stand. Those brief moments of calm can be a lifeline for your brain. Have you ever woken up feeling dizzy or weak, but brushed it off as just aging or a bad night's sleep? Those could be warning signs of a transient ischemic attack, TIA, or mini stroke, which often strikes in the early morning. Symptoms like slurred speech, weak arms, or an uneven face might last only minutes, but they're red flags for a major stroke. The American Stroke Association's FAST rule, face, arms, speech, time, can save lives. If you notice anything unusual, jot it down and call your doctor immediately. Ignoring these whispers from your brain could lead to a devastating shout. Here's a habit you might not think twice about: skipping water first thing in the morning. Your brain is 75% water, and after 7 to 8 hours without a sip, it's dehydrated. This thickens your blood, raises blood pressure, and forces your heart to work harder to pump blood to your brain. A 2015 study showed dehydrated stroke patients were 4 times more likely to have worse outcomes. If you're on diuretics, the risk is even higher. Start your day with a glass of room temperature water to rehydrate, thin your blood, and ease circulation. It's like giving your brain the fuel it's begging for. Coffee lovers, listen up. That morning cup might be a ritual, but drinking too much on an empty stomach can spell trouble. Caffeine spikes adrenaline, narrows blood vessels, and shoots up blood pressure, cutting blood flow to your brain. A 2011 study found the risk of ischemic stroke doubles in the hour after drinking coffee, especially without food. For those with high blood pressure, this is a dangerous gamble. Instead, drink water first, have a light breakfast, and stick to 1 moderate cup without heaps of sugar or cream, which can inflame blood vessels. You might think your breakfast is healthy, but many morning staples, cereals, sausages, store-bought bread, are loaded with hidden sodium. Excess salt hardens arteries, spikes blood pressure, and stresses the tiny vessels in your brain. A 2012 study showed that consuming over 4,000 milligrams of sodium daily increases stroke risk by 2.59 times compared to under 1,500 milligrams. Every extra 500 milligrams boosts the risk by 17%. Opt for fresh fruit, unsalted oatmeal, or boiled eggs, and keep breakfast sodium below 300 to 400 milligrams. Check labels. Even heart-healthy foods can betray your brain. For those at risk of diabetes, skipping a morning blood sugar check is a risky oversight. Uncontrolled glucose spikes can silently damage brain blood vessels, especially in the early hours. I've seen patients unaware of their fluctuating levels until dizziness or fatigue force them to act. If you have a family history of diabetes or take related medications, make morning blood sugar checks a habit. It's like checking your car's oil before a long drive. You need to know what's under the hood. Exercise is vital, but intense workouts right after waking can backfire. Heavy exercise spikes blood pressure and heart rate, stressing weakened arteries in older adults. This can strain brain vessels, raising stroke risk. Instead, ease into your day with light walking or yoga after hydrating and eating a small meal. Think of your body like a car engine. Warm it up gently before hitting the gas. The most dangerous habit? Skipping or misusing your morning medications. Blood pressure, blood thinning, or cholesterol drugs have a critical window to maintain your body's protective rhythm. A 2023 study showed that inconsistent medication schedules significantly increase stroke risk, especially in the morning when blood pressure naturally surges. Missing doses or doubling up later can cause internal bleeding or dangerously low blood pressure. Set a phone alarm, use a pill organizer, and take your meds with a full glass of water. If the schedule feels overwhelming, talk to your doctor or pharmacist. They're your allies in this. Have you ever paused to think about what your mornings are doing to your brain? Each day is a chance to shield your mind, to keep it sharp for the moments that matter, laughing with family, chasing your passions, living fully. A stroke doesn't strike out of nowhere. It's built over years through small habits. But here's the good news. You have the power to change that. Start tomorrow with intention. Drink that glass of water. Go to the bathroom when your body calls. Move slowly, eat low sodium, and take your meds on time. These small shifts aren't just habits, they're acts of love for your brain and your future. You deserve a life free from the shadow of stroke, filled with clarity and vitality. I've seen patients transform their health with these changes, and I know you can too. So take that first step in the morning. Your brain is counting on you, and it's never too late to start protecting it. Thank you for watching until the end. I truly appreciate every view, like, and comment from you. If you found this content helpful, don't hesitate to share it with your friends or loved ones. Your interaction is a big motivation for me to keep creating more valuable content. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to leave a comment. I'm always happy to hear from you.